guy shows you, also known as Shaked Baltal. Right now, I'm recording this video, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 27th of January, 6:27 p.m. But you, ladies and gentlemen, are watching this video on Tuesday, January 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The magic of YouTube is here. So let's let's talk about what we have on top for this video, ladies and gentlemen. And I was I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. Should I or should I not? Should I talk about it or should I not talk about it? And I decide I'm going to talk about it. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, my question: Buffalo Bills fire their head coach Sean McDermott. I'm going to ask it again. Should the Buffalo Bills fire head coach Sean McDermott? And let's pretend, ladies and gentlemen, you're the Buffalo Bills owner, Kim Pegula, Terry Pegula. Do you fire head coach Sean McDermott? Now, let's run Sean McDermott record. Overall, his record as the NFL head coach. He has 86 wins. He has 45 lost in the playoff. His record is 7-7. Under Sean McDermott, the Buffalo Bills made it 4 times to the AFC Championship games. Unfortunately, they lost both of these games to the Kansas City Chiefs. So now, no question, based off the record, 86 win, 45 lost, that Sean McDermott is one heck of an NFL coach. Probably top 5 best head coach in the NFL right now. If I had to say, probably in the top 5 for sure. So, at 7-7 in the playoff, that is not really good. And the thing is, the Bills quarterback and Josh Allen, who happened to be 8 years old, and yet, even though they have a superstar quarterback in Josh Allen, they cannot get over the hump, defeat the Kansas City Chiefs, and go to the Super Bowl. So the question is, if the government record happen live on YouTube, happen live, no editing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sean McDermott is a great coach, no question about it. The question is, do you fire? Do you fire? And the other question is, if you fire Sean McDermott, where are you going to get him to replace him? Where are you going to get someone to replace him? Because Ben Johnson is not is the Bears head coach. Pete Carroll is not available anymore. Head coach Ian Glenn is also not available anymore. He's the New York Jets head coach. Now, you might be able to get Mike McCarthy, but in order to get Mike McCarthy, you have to be in a hurry because the New Orleans Saints might hire Mike McCarthy. So the question is, on McDermott, tremendous record, but not able to get the Bills year after year a wasting once in a generation type of a talent, once every 10-year type of a talent in franchise quarterback Josh Allen, who is tremendous, absolutely tremendous. He has the height, the arm strength, the leg, all you need in a franchise starting quarterback. And yet, they cannot get to the Super Bowl. And now, the reason why they cannot get to the Super Bowl is because the wide receiver group, let's be honest, is not very good. The running game is good with James Cook, but the wide receiver group is not very good. Khalil Shakir is a decent wide receiver. Cody Samuel is a decent wide receiver. Amari Cooper is well past his prime. Mac Collins is a good wide receiver. Not spectacular, but Gary Coleman, the rookie wide receiver from Florida State, he could be very good, but right now, this season, it was okay, which is for a rookie wideout. He had a couple of pretty good defensive players, and then some who definitely passed their prime. One of them is Van Miller. So the question is, what is coordinator early in the season? Ken Dorsey. You made Joe Brady become the offensive coordinator. And we saw yesterday on 4th and 5 play, very, very late in the game, down by 3 points. The Chiefs basically sent the outs, tried to blitz Josh Allen. They got directly into him, tried to make a spectacular throw under pressure to wide receiver slash tight end, Dalton Kincaid, who nearly caught the ball. He should have caught the ball. A very difficult catch. Now, that particular play, one has to man, extra player to protect Josh Allen in case the Chiefs brings the blitz. And then you can use extra player. For example, Khalil Shakir. You can use him as a decoy, pretending like he's blocking for Josh Allen, but he's actually going to be wide open to the right side or to the left side for a first down. The Bills did not do that. They did not have the correct blitz protection. Which you have the offensive coordinator calling the play. You have the head coach give the so and on the defense, 12-9. You know that they're going to throw the ball, the Chiefs. You know that the Chiefs are going to throw the ball 12-9, trying to get first down, run out the clock. Which Holmes had enough time, roll to his left, find Ajay Pacheco, one-on-one coverage against the Bills cornerback Taron Johnson. He missed a wide open tackle. Pacheco picked up a first down. Question is, you know Patrick Mahomes is not going to run with the ball. Until the question is, why not have players, more than one player, on both sides of the field, right side, left side, making sure that each open, there's going to be more than enough players to wrap up the chief player before they pick up a first down. Also, maybe use a spy against Patrick Mahomes, especially on 39. it would have been a good idea. The Bills did not do that. Again, those staff are falling under Sean McDermott shoulder. So I'm going to leave you with that, ladies and gentlemen. You know Sean McDermott record 86 wins, 45 losses. You know his record in the playoff 7-7. The question is, if you're Kim Pegula, if you're Terry Pegula, the Buffalo Bills owners, do you fight Sean McDermott or do you record, but knowing that the Chiefs again defeat the Bills? Again, the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, the Bills are not. So, what do you do with Pegula and Kim Pegula? He decided by both of them, but I am curious, ladies and gentlemen. You know his record. You know what happened last night. You know what happened a couple of years ago. You know what happened last year in the playoffs. Or do you fire him? Even though we all agree he is one heck of a coach, probably one of the five best NFL head coach right now. So is signing off.